So recently there was a new version of Plants vs Zombies 3 that was leaked online called Plants vs Zombies 3 Evolved. Obviously, considering this is Plants vs Zombies 3, people are starting to be kinda concerned about it because, like, come on. But even though I've been very critical of Plants vs Zombies 3 over the last few years, I'm not gonna lie, this new version of the game actually looks quite good. First of all, they've changed the logo of the game to match the original Plants vs Zombies, which to me I feel like that's just done to kind of fit in with PvZ replanted. But it also has a new mechanic that is different to all of the other PvZ games we've had thus far, and this is the merging mechanic the game will be using. Yeah, it took them 5 years, but they finally realised they need to innovate to make this game unique. So what is the merging mechanic this game will be using? Well, to put it simply, it's just the PvZ Fusion fan game that's been around recently. You'll be able to merge different plants together to make a new plant, which is quite an interesting mechanic I think, even though it's quite frankly not original. But at the end of the day, if it worked for PvZ Fusion, then surely it could actually have the potential to work for PvZ 3 as well. But the thing is that I've always felt like PvZ 3 needs its own unique spin on the PvZ franchise, because to be honest, what do you really do after PvZ 2? Since that game was kind of an expansion on the original PvZ and it has twice as much content the original game has to offer. I mean, it's been getting updates ever since Modern Day finished in like 10 years. That game has been getting new content of just new plants and stuff. Oh my god. So you can see there's not really an area where PvZ 3 as a traditional Plants vs Zombies game kind of fits in the franchise. I mean, after PvZ 3 2020 got cancelled, they just started taking plants from the game and putting it in PvZ 2. So I feel like PvZ 3 having its own unique gimmick is a good way for it to stand out in a franchise that is just overflown with content by this point. I can't lie though, even though I'm quite excited for this game and it looks quite promising, I am a bit concerned because so far we haven't seen actual gameplay and only images of different sprites in the game. There's this one image of gameplay, but obviously it's not an actual video, so we can't see how it plays really at the minute. Can't lie though, the overall PvZ franchise is starting to look really promising considering we've got a BFN Switch update the other day, we've got Replanted coming up, and this game seems to be coming out sometime near the end of the year, maybe into 2026 in like a pre-release, so honestly, I feel like we've got some good content coming up. All we need to complete this is Garden Warfare 3. But what would I want in this game if I was to add some more stuff to it? Well, first of all, I would like some sort of online mode similar to Versus from PvZ 1, but make it online instead. I think that could be quite fun. Along with that, can we please just get rid of the life system? I don't know why you'd want a system where it gets you to not play the game if you run out of lives. Like, I understand for a game that's like an adventure game, but this is Plants vs Zombies. We don't need a life system. I'd like to see more elements in the hub world be changed, because we're obviously getting a hub world in this game similar to what we had in the original release, but I'd like it to be more than just tap on a different item and swap it out for 3 different options. Maybe you can go around as like a pea shooter or something, like you move the character around, you can interact with different things in the world, maybe have more interactions with NPCs, establish more like characters, similar to what BFN did with all the different NPCs you could talk to. I'd also like to see some new music in the game, because to be honest, I feel like the original music for PvZ 3 is kind of soulless and generic and just feels like you'd find it in any other game, while the music in PvZ 1, 2, BFN, Garden Warfare, and even Heroes feels like it's got character to it and it fits in the franchise. Another thing I want PvZ 3 to keep doing, which they're already starting with stuff like Landscaper, is using characters from other corners of the franchise as new enemies you can fight or plants you can use. In the new version of PvZ 3 that we're getting, there's a bunch of leaks relating to them maybe adding Green Shadow and Solar Flare into the game, which is really cool. It'd be nice if we could see characters like the Smash, maybe Professor Brainstorm, or even like characters from the shooters as well added, like maybe Soldier, Super Brains, or maybe even the Gerts like Hover Gert or the regular Gert. There's an image of a bunch of different zombies that are going to be in PvZ 3 as well, with there being like some weird snail guy. I think this is going to be like a merge zombie maybe or something, I don't really know. So yeah, I thought I'd make a little video talk about PvZ 3 just to give my opinions on everything. I'm working on the Space Cadet video now and that's probably going to be out sometime this week. I'm going to show you a little teaser for it at the end of this video, but yeah, hope you enjoyed, see you all in the next one.